All right, welcome. This is Synaptic, kind of live at 8 p.m. In Gilbert, Arizona. Thank you for joining me on my Happy Healthy 100 journey. Today, one of my friends asked me, how long is this, running for? I was like, I'm going to try to do 30 minutes um, of talking as much as I possibly can, let you know where I'm at since last week. I I got the application in, and Ironman Foundation accepted my application for the Ironman in Tempe, November 21st, 2021. Things are getting real now. Things are getting realer, I'm pretty super excited. We got that obstacles that I have, where I'm at, products that training tools that I'm using since last week, and supplements that I'm taking right now, and thank you to my donors and my sponsors. And one of these days, maybe we can have some interview, and maybe you can interview like a fast track star or something like that. So we'll see if we can find somebody who can fit that model. But without further ado, I just wanted to let you guys know why I'm doing the Ironman. It's something that I thought it was an enduring thing, something that created some type of compelled me to seek out what Ironman is, what it takes, how to get in. It's very difficult to. There's sold out tickets, and there's money to be raised. There's things to do. So I am doing this channel to raise that money, raise that awareness, raise the fact that, hey, you know what? Not everybody has to do this, but there's something that compels us to do something. And I'm so scared of this race that I needed to ask for help. Accountability, pretty much. That's my biggest thing. It is going to be probably about 10 months until until the race. However, I don't know how it's gonna pan out, but you're gonna be seeing it. You're gonna be seeing the bloopers. You're gonna be seeing me go through the struggles of going through this whole process. So I appreciate every bit of help I can possibly get. I live stream from 5 o'clock in the morning till 6:45 on my bike, and I'm on there. So if you can just go on there and just give me a quick hello, or quick just a good rah cheer, cheer me on, because it does get boring. It does definitely get boring, but it's nice to hear some good thoughts. Okay, and so that's training aspect of it, and also finding that work, family, life, training balance, trying to fit all that in a day and keep on doing it. I'm stumbling, but I will figure it out. I'll be figuring it out. I did definitely put the cart before the horse. So I did say I'm going to do a race that I didn't even know if I was going to be able to get into. Raising money before even that I was even allowed to start to do it. But you know what? I had to get off my chest. I needed to move on. Things worked out. I'm thankful for that. All right. Let's see if the audio is better on that at all. Okay. So, so things are getting real now. Okay. It's buffering here. Yes. Okay. So we're having some technical difficulties here. I do apologize for that. Okay. That works. All right. Perfecto. So let's start from the beginning. Okay, guys, how about that? Why I started this? We have to do some editing. Why I started doing this was because I felt very comfortable with my fitness level. I wanted to move on, and I was spending so much time in the gym. I wanted to do something that was going to show me that how much endurance my body has. Will I be able to do this be able to recover from this after I do this type of triathlon? It is 2.4 miles of swimming. It is 112 miles of biking, and then 26.2 miles of running. And I got to go work the next day. Maybe I might take a couple of days off, but the goal is to recover from this, not to be in so much pain that I injure myself. I chose to change my diet to a plant-based diet, or I think it's mostly vegan because of the processing and the oils. And that's creating, a seismic shift in the way I eat and the way my family makes cooks food, and it's an overwhelming obstacle. But I'm so happy to have the support that I have in order to make this happen, because it's going to take a lot of a lot of friends, a lot of people to cheer me along this path, and it's going to be a grueling one. And I want to share this with you every single week, and just chime in and let you know where I'm at, where I'm heading, so this way I don't give up. I don't think I will, but you know what? I think this gives me a pretty good amount of accountability, knowing that I have to, number one, I have to raise money to get into the race. And when I do raise the money, I have to, I would like to finish it. I don't like to be broken down, but if I don't finish it, I don't finish it. But I will definitely go back in there again, and I will finish it if that comes to that point. I will, if it takes me right now at this point, it seems like it's going to take me about 24 hours to finish the race. Okay, so I got a lot of work to do, and I do appreciate all the support that I'm receiving. Again, thank you. Work, family, life, training balance. Trying to find all that and squeezing it all into a day, and then repeat, 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 repeat. My dad he was diagnosed with cancer. So, okay, does that mean that you stop what you're doing and say, you know what? No, This is gonna be a positive mix. I didn't want it to all be. I didn't want to go through that. I want to show strength. So this is the opportunity that I have to show strength and also raise money for a charity. Putting the cart before the horse. I put the cart before the horse, guys. I didn't know if I was going to get in. Thankfully, I got in. I started raising money. Everything. I had to get it done because it was stopping me from starting my training. And I'm glad I did it. I'm glad that my application was accepted. So and got the Facebook page up. So that's definitely a big plus to show some validity in the processes that I'm going through right now. If my journey inspires you, please donate to the Ironman Foundation. Greatly appreciate that. Trying to raise right now. There's some technicalities in the applications that I've done. I try to do whatever it took to get into the race. So it was kind of like PPE loan for most of those who've done that. And just making sure that I have a spot available, and I'm fortunate to have that opportunity again. Again, follow me on Twitch TV, / happy, healthy, and the number 100. Cheer me on. Give me a shout out at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm riding the bike. and I guess a little boring. And it's nice to have someone out there just giving me a high five. So definitely appreciate it. Thank you for the support of those who have gone to the channel and gave me a what. All right, thanks. So let's see here. Training tools. So I bought a snap kicker. It was recommended by a Ironman to do indoor training just because of weather changes. And then again with the work, family, life, training balance, right? Just making sure that I have all those tools at hand so I can get my heart rate up and see how far I can go, and building up that endurance. And then on the weekends, or going out there on the road and see how far I can go. Learning how to get in off the bike, just being comfortable with it. I think that's going to help out tremendously in the process. Weightlifting on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm doing that. That you need to build strength in order to do this. It's not just cardio. You still have to need the muscles in order for you to move quicker and faster. And right now, that is what I'm trying to achieve. And right now, I'm also gearing up to do a tether in place swimming apparatus that will put me in like a small pool where I can go in and do some training skills, so this way I can speed up my movements and practice and be comfortable being in the water as much as I possibly can. Supplements. Okay, so supplements. One of the things that I do take taking in a sense where I basically spray it on me. It's basically Epsom salt bath in a bottle. So Epsom salt is basically magnesium sulfate. So you put that, you do a 1-to-1 ratio or a 1-to-2 ratio, depending on the sensitivity of your skin. So it's gonna burn a little bit because that mineral is going through the skin. It does give the body 100% bioavailability of magnesium. So sometimes your skin will not be able to handle that. You might just want to dilute it more with some distilled water. So this distilled water and so 1 cup of distilled water and then 1 cup of Epsom salt. Put that together into a spray bottle, shake it up, and make sure it's dissolved. And then after you take a shower, you can spray it on and rub it in. And that's going to help with all the benefits that an Epsom salt bath has, right? The soreness, sleeping well, less stress, soothing, things like that. It's a mineral that we are definitely deficient in. And that's what we'll talk more about that. It's a daily thing that I do. I do about 7 sprays of that every single day. That helps me to not get so tight, not have spasms, and just being a little bit more mobile, a little bit more smoother in my movements. And this is an opportunity for me to say thanks. Thanks to the donors. Jay Bhakta, he donated $251. Well, thanks, Jay. Appreciate it. Pooja, my cousin, she donated $150. Thank you so much, Pooja. You are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sister. So thank you so much. JJ Bhakta, he donated $100. Thank you so much, JJ. Suba Bhakta donated $100 as well. Donna Finnegan, $25. Thank you very much. She's my nurse practitioner, love her dearly, and she is retired. Enjoy your retirement. And Deb Gupta, $100. Thank you so much, Deb. Thank you. And Mahesh, $25. Thank you so much, Mahesh. That boy can run, I tell you. So that's where I'm at. And also my sponsors, Your Way Digital, yourwaydigi.com, social media company. They're sponsoring this channel. They're sponsoring. They're helping me, cheerlead my way to this race. I really do appreciate all the support that I'm getting. Good and healthy as well. Training, giving me advice, nutrition, helping my mindset. That's all that stuff is helping me greatly to be on this journey. It's definitely it's a tough one, but I think it's a good stress, because you know what, guys, we don't know how long we're gonna live for. People say, oh, I'm gonna live to 60. That's not your choice. It's not your choice. You don't know when. So either you can, grind it down, or you can prepare for the future. And if you give yourself a long future, then maybe
you'll want to preserve your body a little bit better. Maybe you want it to be less toxic, and maybe you want it to be healing, and maybe this is not the time for you. Maybe you'll hit it when you're 40 like I did. It's like, oh, you know what? Maybe I think I need to, think about my body a little bit better. Maybe we can, save you that grief, and maybe you could start 20 years earlier. Nothing wrong with that. So it's one of those things where my mind, every single breath I take, happy, healthy, hungry. What it's going to take. What's it going to take to get you there, to the finish line? Is it going to take exercise? Yeah. It's going to take a lot of exercise. It's going to take good nutrition. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of good nutrition. Right? It's going to take the right mindset. Right? It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take friends. It's going to take all kinds of family. It's going to take a lot of work to make that happen. So you know what? I'd rather spend time focusing on that, and you know what? It's garnered a lot of excitement. People are supporting me. I can't believe all these people are giving me the opportunity and helping me raise this money. I mean, this is what I envisioned. I envisioned it's like, we're in a pandemic. We don't have that luxury of hanging out and socializing in large crowds and things like that. So this is the opportunity to do it. And you know what, guys? I'm not. This is not who I am. I am compelled because I'm so scared of saying something, just without really thinking about it, but at the same time committing to it because people like pretty jive about it as well. I mean, I was jiving over there, and you know what? Thank you for your support. It's going to take a lot of effort, but I'm just super tickled, I guess, um, about the support that I'm getting. So thank you so much. And my brother, he's helping me with his expertise, his lighting, his camera systems, and things like that. Um, he's been just everywhere. My wife, my kids, my parents, the family, uh, my my staff at work, Infinite Healing Center. We've been 2020 we're voted number one, and right now we're going to be we're on the roster for 2021. So I'm going to be sending you a link on how to vote for Infinite Healing Center. It's number 69 on the page, and please vote for Infinite Healing Center. Dr. Jose Rodriguez is on there. He is my chiropractor as well. He represents the clinic like I do, and my PA and my acupuncturist and my massage therapist and my rehab. So we're all a team together. So please definitely vote for us. We'll love the support. We do take care of them like we take care of ourselves. I learned a lot from my staff every single day, and seeing the people that we treat, that we take care of. It's an honor. It's a blessing that we have the ability to do that. And then if we can, we'll definitely refer you to the right people we can. All right. Okay, thank you very much. Blessings. I'm just going to give you a good old thank you. And we will see you next week. If you have any questions, message me, call me, text me. There's ways to get a hold of me. But definitely appreciate you guys. If you have any questions again, please let me know. If there's anything I can help you with, please let me know. All right, thank you. Have a good night, and we'll see you next week. Or we can see you tomorrow morning, Friday, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll be on my bike. All right. Thank you.